Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I want to focus on new riders, people just getting into the sport or into the hobby, and I want to go over 5 basic pieces of gear that I think every new rider and experienced rider, but especially a new rider, should get before they even sit on their bike or take it on the road. So let's go ahead and start off with the helmet. Full face helmet is a must. Definitely you want a full face helmet. You don't want a half helmet or any kind of novelty helmet, even a modular helmet. I prefer a full face helmet because then you have a solid full face helmet that's protecting you if you go down for any reason in any circumstance. It's there. There's no modular part or piece of the helmet that could potentially break off. So definitely a full face helmet is your most important piece. That should be the number one thing that you go and get from the motorcycle store, motorcycle gear store, wherever that is, Revzilla, Amazon, Cycle Gear, anywhere really that sells helmets or motorcycle gear in general. So that is definitely the number one thing that I would recommend. That is the first thing you should get. But these are 5 things that you really do need to get before you leave that gear store, wherever it is that you're shopping. So to move on to the next one, let's go ahead and open up this one. So for the second piece, I definitely would recommend a good set of gloves. So you can see with these gloves, these are summer gloves. They're a little lighter, um, but you see we have knuckle protection right here. We have protection right here on your knuckles there. Um, we got a good closure on the wrist. You definitely want to make sure that that is some sort of fasten closure. I can't really tell if these are Velcro or not, but something that Velcros that holds tightly around your wrist. You want to keep your gloves on so your hands stay safe in the event of an accident or you lay the bike down or fall down or whatever. We all know how easily we can uh, cut ourselves or tear our skin open just by tripping on the concrete from walking. So just imagine that riding at 20, 30, 40, 50 miles an hour and you lay the bike down. You definitely want to protect your hands. So if you look on the inside of this glove, you can see right around here we have palm or uh, yeah, palm protection, I guess, right over here on that bone on your wrist. That's going to protect that right there, and then you have right along your upper palm and your fingertips. And you see this is all uh, very nicely stitched, double stitched. So you definitely want a good quality glove that's going to protect your hands in an event of an accident or anything. Honestly, riding down the highway at higher speeds, 65, 75 miles an hour, man, a bug hits your hand, it's going to hurt, especially if you don't have gloves on. The gloves I have, they're Scorpion. I forgot the exact model of it, but they have the carbon fiber knuckles on there. So I hear bugs pinging off of them. I can feel it through the carbon fiber. It doesn't hurt, but I can feel it through the carbon fiber. So I'm telling you, you you're not going to regret buying gloves. Any of this gear, you're not going to regret. I see people riding all the time on the street with zero gear, in a t-shirt, in shorts. It's stupid, guys. Let's be a little smarter in that. If you go down, it's going to hurt. So the object is to make it hurt less. So how we do that is wearing proper gear. So don't shortcut it. I know riding a motorcycle is exciting, it's fun, it's everything, but don't shortcut your gear. You definitely you don't want to hurt yourself. I mean, so let's try to minimize that risk, that danger. Try to minimize the pain, um, and just wear proper gear. It's super important, and it's such an easy thing to do to prevent some serious injuries. So let's move on to the next one. My next suggestion is going to be some overpants. I mean, you could even do riding jeans that have built-in pads. Anything you do, you want to make sure it's a CE level 2 rating on the armor. So if you have armored overpants like these ones, you're going to want to make sure the knees are a CE level 2 rating. Some come with hip pads. Just make sure any pads that are inside those are a CE level 2 or higher protection rating. So that means it's a higher crash or impact rating. So it disperses the impact a lot better. Um, so we can go around here. These are pretty much the same ones. I think these are the same riding pants that I have, over pants. Anyways, you just slide them over the pants that you're wearing, and they're super convenient. They're nice that you can ride, with your clothes underneath it, and then once you get to your destination, you just slip them off, and you have your pants or your jeans or whatever, so where you're wearing underneath it. Um, so you can go through. and it's got this. Oops, let's click on this one. This zipper right here. So mine are actually Sedishi, they're not built. But the zipper right here will actually zip to the jacket. So the jacket is something I'll show you next, but that'll zip to the jacket. The jacket actually has a zipper on the bottom side of it on the back that will zip to these pants. So in the event if you do go down and slide, your jacket's not going to come up. It's going to stay attached to the pants. So definitely a must-have is overpants or some sort of riding pants with some sort of protection, whether it be like a Cordura fabric or a Kevlar or something that is going to be tear resistant, slide resistant, all of that stuff. Keep yourself safe. It's really important, guys. Really important. Don't want to hurt yourself doing something you love. So, especially because it's extremely fun, and you don't want to have to miss out on any more than you would have to. If you didn't wear gear, you would potentially could just be the end of your riding career. So let's just be smart and put some gear on. The next one we're going to go to is the riding jacket. So we look at the jacket here. Um, this is the same jacket I have. It has adjustments. You can see on the arm sleeves to tighten them up, get them a little tighter around your arm. It's got vents on it. It has shoulder pads in here. These are all CE level 2 rated. The elbows, I'll show you a backside of it. The elbows right here, CE level 2 rated on the elbow pads. These jackets, a lot of the times, they will not come with the CE level 2 back protector. So that's something to keep in mind when you buy these jackets. All they typically come with is a foam insert that it's like a 1/4 inch thick. It does absolutely nothing. It's basically a space filler. So take that out immediately, throw it away, and make sure before you leave the cycle gear or whatever gear store you're at, you get a back protector. A lot of these jackets have specific back protectors they make specifically for that jacket. So keep that in mind. Talk to the salesman, figure out what you need. You can see these have adjustments on the side. Right here, these adjusters right here, this will cinch it up around your waist. You got more adjustments down here on the side. Some of these have a lining that you can get inside that will zip in and out. It's like a windbreaker lining. You can see they come in different colors. This is the color that I've got. This one also comes with a hydration pack and a storage pack on the back. So anyways, that is recommendation number 4. Very important, guys. Very important. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's so important to wear your gear because it's so easy to prevent serious injuries from minor falls and accidents. It's just simply wearing gear. So if we jump on to the next one, which I think is the most important, well, not the most important, but up there with your helmet and gloves is going to be ear protection. You only get one set of ears. You can't replace them if you ruin your hearing. So let's just make sure we're protecting that. These are this is obviously earplugs, silicone, so they're washable, reusable. You always want to wash them. Um, they're super nice, really easy to use. Keep the sound volumes way down. Believe it or not, when you're in your helmet going down the freeway at 65 miles an hour, the wind noise gets ridiculously loud. So these help tremendously. They don't really take away the engine noise. They do to an extent, but it's mostly the wind noise you're targeting because that wind noise can reach very high decibels, which will damage your hearing. So um, just make sure you're wearing ear protection. It's really easy. These things are like, I think, 20 bucks. You can get the foam ones that you just squish down and then put in your ear. I mean, talking 50 cents to $1 for a pack of them. So you can get those on Amazon. Anyways, if you liked the video, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will come back with more. Thanks.